Oh. Oh. Ah. Whew. Hmm. Popcorn. Whew. Hmm. Popcorn. Whoa. Oh. Ah.
The finest have arrived. Hello, I'm Ramon, joined by Luis, Rory, and Lane, all from the live content team here at the Sony San Diego studio. Today, Luis, new Diamond Dynasty content is here, not for one team, not for 5 teams, but for all 30 teams, right?
There's something for every baseball fan here, and all 30 teams represented. And Rory, we've got so many 99s.
Hey, you got that right, Luis. We got tons of diamond rewards, lots of choices. You're gonna decide how you want to play to get the finest, guys. And Lane, we're gonna talk endgame lineups at the end of the stream.
Yeah, that's right. Endgame lineups, they might sound impossible because we've got so many good outfield options, but we've put together our favorite squads, and we'll see what the fans think, Ramon.
Nice, nice. All week we've been revealing those finest players on social media, but here's the thing. We still have more than a dozen new finest players to reveal in this stream. So let's get rolling. And of course, Twitch drops are enabled if you are watching live. Receive those Twitch packs once you link your PSN and Twitch IDs on theshownation.com. So guys, let's start by talking about what the finest represents and recapping our reveal so far, Luis.
Yeah, so the finest is a series that celebrates all the standout performers of the year. Many of them are finalists in the awards, MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year. And as you can see here, we've got 29 players, but that leaves one more big reveal, and that's from the Dodgers. Hit it, Colin. Hey, we got Mookie Betts in here. The last time we saw Mookie Betts, he was causing all sorts of trouble on the bases in the World Series. He got his second ring. Maybe he's going to get his second MVP. He already won the Gold Glove, as you can see from that insane fielding, 99 in everything except arm, where he's got a 95. His hitting versus righties, 121, 125, pretty crazy. And we should also mention that he's got second base as a secondary, so it makes him more versatile than all those usual endgame outfielders. Ramon, let's talk about the card art, though.
Yeah, let's see all 30 of the Team Affinity finest. Again, shout out to our artists, Christina, Jen, Atlanta, and Adam for their amazing card game this year. That squad has been knocking it out of the park consistently for years on all of the card art. This is all original, so major props to them. Also, all the cool video reveals you guys have seen on social media. Shout out to Dan, Charles, Steve, and Clint. They have been doing a massive job this year. Rory, what else do we need to know about these 30 Team Affinity reveals?
Well, for starters, and similar to Stage 3 Legends, every finest player in Team Affinity in Stage 4 can be sold on the community market. So all 30 guys, you can sell them on the market, you can buy them on the market. And Luis, let's talk about some of your favorite guys here.
Well, we got to start with DJ LeMahieu. Became the first player in the modern era to win the batting title in both the NL and the AL, hit 364. And you can see that with the two 125s there in contact. Hit for tons of power versus righties this year, too. 108 there. And he's got the highest vision with 119 out of all the finest cards. Also love the versatility in the infield. And the next guy I want to talk about is a catcher, JT Realmuto. And so he's finest for the third consecutive year, his first appearance being with the Marlins, of course. So I like this card because of a few different things. I love the speed at catcher. It's huge. And I'm digging the splits here, the lefty-righty splits. So versus righties, he's got the massive 112 power, but then versus lefties, he becomes a different kind of player with the 125 max contact. And the defense, of course, is strong, across the board. Lane, how about your favorites from TA4?
Yeah, so the first guy is my vote for the NL Rookie of the Year, Devin Williams. This year he had a 0.33 ERA and a 17 K per nine. As you can see reflected in his attributes with 125s in hits per nine and K per nine. His pitch selection is elite. He's got a cutter, sinker, and two different types of changeups. It goes to represent how good his changeup is in real life. So the screwball, it really stands out to me, and it's a really good pitch in the game. Next up is my pick for the AL Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis pretty much led his team in all of the important offensive categories, as you can see with his finest card. He's got really good contact and power versus righties, and he absolutely crushes lefties. And then he's got really nice speed and really good defense. So this all around is just a great card. Rory, give us two players that you really like.
All right, so first guy I got, underrated. People aren't going to be thinking this. Jacob Stallings, one of the few bright spots of the Pirates in 2020. He built on his resume from 2019 into 2020 as one of the top defensive catchers in baseball. He was second in defensive runs saved with 7 and second in caught stealing with 9 among all MLB catchers. And he's going to be a lefty killer with 125 contact and 112 power, and he's got a really nice swing. And next, we're going to jump over to the AL Central, going to Chicago. TA7 and TA4, Tim Anderson, one of the most swag master players in the MLB. Followed up his huge 2019 with a great 2020. He fought for the AL batting title up till the last few weeks of the season, and he's going to destroy lefties with double barrel 125s to go along with great speed and solid defense. So Tim Anderson, going to definitely make my team.
Nice. So all those cards look nice. So let's talk about how to earn the finest. Lane, walk us through Stage 4 Showdown, where you can earn vouchers for the different Team Affinity programs.
Yeah, Stage 4 Showdown. So this time around in Team Affinity, there's only going to be one showdown for all of Team Affinity Stage 4. This showdown is a great way to try out some of the new finest cards right away without having to buy them or earn them. It's a good way to try them out. So the draft is going to consist of 6 rounds of only finest batters with 1 silver perk and 1 gold perk. There's going to be 4 mini bosses and then the final boss. So when you look at how Stage 4 Showdown looks, it looks a lot similar to Showdown Extreme. But one thing we want to very stress is that this is not like Showdown Extreme. It is much easier than Showdown Extreme. And that's really important to know is how it looks like it, but it's much easier. But it still is Showdown nonetheless, so there still might be some frustration along the way. So you beat this Showdown, and you're going to earn vouchers for any team you want to plug those vouchers into. And Rory, I heard there's some new moments as well.
Yeah, you heard that right. Much like the previous stages, there's going to be a new moment for every team. You'll be able to complete it. The difference in Stage 4 this time around is you can complete that moment and earn progress no matter what stage you're in. So previously we had stuff locked off when you were in Stage 2 and Stage 3, and you had to get there in the Team Affinity program. But this time around, those moments are all unlocked, so you can complete them no matter what stage you are in. And now, Colin, let's zoom into the new Stage 4 missions. You can press R1 to see these in the program. So Inning missions will return in Team Affinity. Play anywhere. Receive bonuses for playing online in multiplayer games. The third mission you see here is the Face of the Franchise player you earned in Stage 3. This mission can be completed either in single-player games or multiplayer games, which that's the big difference this time around. It used to be you had to play in multiplayer games. This time, Stage 4, play it however you want. Then under that, there's a team stat mission, which you can complete in single-player games or multiplayer games, just like you have in the past. Then we have the Showdown Voucher Exchange that Lane mentioned earlier. And off-screen, there's a rival player exchange for each team. I know a lot of fans are going to be using that. And it's important to know, after you earn any finest player in Stage 4, you can also prestige him. So as you can see here, you can prestige Manny Machado. And I mean, just look at those attributes. That man is insane. So you see he has +3 to all of his attributes all around. And Luis, how about another prestige finest player from Team Affinity?
Yeah, well, let's take a look at Liam Hendricks. And he was one of our finest locks last year. He had an even better year in 2020. And if you look at the sum of hits per nine, K per nine, and walk per nine, which are the per nines that affect gameplay, his total is the highest in the game, even without prestiging. So he becomes only better, even better with prestige. And not only that, but he's got a full five pitch repertoire as a reliever. So Lane, he's in contention for the best in the game.
Yeah, I think he'll be in my bullpen for sure. Next up for me, I've got Juan Babe Ruth Soto. I mean, just take a look at this card. Like, what else is there really to say about this card? He's got 125s in both contacts, 125 in power versus left, and then 122 in power versus right. I mean, this card is just absolutely insane. He's got decent speed, and he's okay in the outfield. I think the good thing about this card is his 86 reaction in the outfield, which makes him a little bit more viable in the outfield. So this is just, honestly, it's one of the best hitting cards in the game, Ramon.
It definitely is. And all those prestige cards, man, they look so good. Who's going to be in your lineup? We said there are some surprises. And in the Team Affinity Awards, Luis, what do we see here?
Well, first you're going to see that DJ LeMahieu is at 240 stars. That's the case for every team. 240. I guess they're not stars; they're points, team points. But everyone's looking at that pack at 250, and that's a finest choice pack. And so we mentioned earlier that we still had more reveals left for today. This is where they come in. 17 players in the pack. But before we look at how it works and who's in it, let's talk about where else you can earn it besides the Team Affinity program path.
The way I'd recommend it, play any of the 30 new Conquest maps, one for every MLB team. Shout out to Dylan and Travis for working on these maps. When you complete each one of these, you'll receive a finest pack. Conquest keeps giving out the goods like it always does every single year. Luis, let's talk about the pack.
Right, so it's important to note that we have two different versions. We've got the one on the left, which is which has a base and a rare round, and then the one on the right is the rare guaranteed. So that's similar to what we did last year with the signature and the finest packs, where you have the rare round guaranteed. There's 17 players total, but there's 14 in base and 3 in rare. Now, the interesting thing is that if you get the base round, you don't get to pick from all 14. You get 5 picks. And so that is similar to the Run It backpack, where there's more players than are eligible for you to pick in each round. But that's enough about the pack. We want to look at the players, Rory.
Oh, yeah. So first up, we got Rake Cronenworth. Jake, who rakes? Out in San Diego, he burst onto the scene this year after the Padres acquired him in a trade from Tampa, and he did not disappoint. He crushes righties with 122 contact and 86 power to go along with 107 vision. Backed up by good speed and solid defense, he is a lock for my Padres themed team. Next guy we got, we're going to stay in the NL, but we're going to hop over to the Mets. Dom Smith. He had a phenomenal year for the Mets, OPSing 993 with a 165 weighted runs created plus. As you can see in his splits, he was nasty versus both righties and lefties. His defense isn't great, but he's got a buttery swing that might make him a lock in a lot of lineups. So, Luis, let's take a look at some pitchers.
And so the Reds had an amazing rotation in 2020. We already saw Trevor Bauer in Team Affinity, but finest Luis Castillo joins them today as the second Reds finest card. And he's one of the hardest throwing starters in the league. He's got outlier on his sinker. He's got a primary circle change with 99 break and a slider to round it all off. And for my second pitcher, let's take a look at Brad Hand, Colin. And so there were a lot of great relievers in Team Affinity, but no lefties up to this point. This is our first lefty. We got a couple in the finest pack, though. You'll see the second one later. Brad Hand had an incredible season going, 16 for 16 in save chances. That, of course, changed in the postseason. But every per nine is 99 or better. Not the hardest thrower, but his primary slider is maxed out at 99 control and break. And Lane, let's take a look at a couple of outfielders now.
Yeah, the first one I got is Alex Verdugo from the Red Sox. Verdugo hit 308 this season, which was a team high, and that's seen with his 115 and 124 contacts. He's got great defense, and he's got okay speed. So this all around is just a really good card. Next up, I got Eloy Jimenez. This is my personal favorite card from the base round in the finest pack. The card art is amazing, and all of his hitting attributes are over 100. His swing in the game is really glitchy, and this card is just absolutely mashes, and it's a lot of fun to use. So this is my personal favorite. If I get him, I'm taking him right away.
That Eloy Jimenez card is insane. Let's take a look at some of the rare round guys.
Yeah, so the first guy in the rare round of the finest choice pack is Dinelson Lamet. Lamet gave up 39 hits in 69 innings this year, and he was one of the best pitchers in the National League. He finished with a 2.09 ERA, and his per nines are very, very good with 124 hit per nine and 116 K per nine. And he's got a very good pitch selection with a primary slider, 2 fastballs, changeup, and curveball. So all around, this is a really, really solid card. Luis, who do we have next?
Well, we've got another repeat finest from 2019. We're looking at Ronald Acuna. And, he improved pretty much across the board in 2020, hitting for even more power. He improved his defense, as you can see from those fielding attributes, 93 and above in all of them. And his speed is elite as ever. And with that 125 power versus righties, that speed-power combination is always a game changer. Rory, for the last rare tier player, we're looking at our beloved ace. Who is that?
You got that right. That's Garrett Cole. He was the Yankees' big signing last offseason, and he did not disappoint in his first year wearing pinstripes. He posted a 2.84 ERA, striking out 11 batters per nine. He's going to be a big arm in rotations with his 106 hit per nine and 107 K per nine, and he just pumps Ched with nasty breaking stuff.
Garrett Cole and the Yankees. So, Colin, let's see all 17 of the finest players.
Control and Colin breaking here. Hold up. Let's talk about the Mariners ace, Marco Gonzalez, who led the AL with just 0.9 walks per 9 innings. Through the entire season, he only gave up 7 walks, so you know that he has control. He has the lowest walk per 9 ratio out of all the pitchers in finest this year.
That can be earned in this pack. Rory, there's this rare guaranteed pack. Where can I find that?
Yeah, Ramon, so you can find the rare guaranteed finest packs at 300 points in each of the Team Affinity reward paths. So it's at the very end. You'll have to get 110 points in all of Stage 4 to get it. But once you get there, you can choose between Lamet, Acuna, or Cole in that pack. And once you pick them, you can either put them in your lineup or you could sell them on the community market. It's up to you.
Oh, nice. So let's repeat that again. These cards can be sold in the community market. We still have one more thing. Lane, we hinted more classic finest flashbacks are returning from previous years, right?
That's right. Yeah, there's some more finest flashbacks, and the way to get them is through a collection. So let's take a look at the rewards. The first guy, as you see, Pat Neshek. So you're going to need to collect 5 finest series players to earn 2017 Pat Neshek. Neshek is a very sneaky, good option in the bullpen. He's got a funky delivery and really good per nines, and he's just absolutely nasty in game. This card kind of reminds me of Sergio Romo a little bit, but his per nines are a little bit better. So this card is completely dirty in the game. Luis, who do we got next?
Well, we got my nemesis, Luis Severino. He beat up on me earlier this year in an online game. Yeah, he collecting 10 finest cards gets you Severino, another card from 2017. And he was lights out that year, finished top 3 in the Cy Young vote. Absolute gas with 99 mile an hour fastball, 95 mile an hour cutter. And Lane, that card art has me looking forward to the holidays. You know, it's got that snowy winter look.
Yeah, seriously. It's really cool to see all the finest card art from the past few seasons. As when you get a whole look at the collection, you'll see all of the card art from 17 till now. So it's really cool to see them all come together in one place. Next up, we got, for collecting 20 finest series players, is 2019 switch hitting center fielder utility man Ketel Marte. This card was one of my personal favorite finest cards from last year. He can play all over the place, and he absolutely matches. Good speed, good defense. He does it all. Just a good all-around card. Rory, who do we got next?
So next up, once you collect 25 finest players, you're going to earn finest Nolan Arenado from 2019. He crushed lefties for me last year while also playing elite defense at third. I mean, how could you not love those attributes? But Luis, there's one guy left. Who we got last to finish off this collection?
Well, Colin, let's take a look. We've got Francisco Lindor. And, he's one of 4 players to make 3 finest appearances since we created the series. We mentioned Real Muto. The other 2 are DeGrom and Scherzer. And we chose the 2018 version of Lindor. He has the elite fielding you expect from him, double hundreds in power, and of course, he's a switch hitter. So collect 30 finest players to earn him.
Nice. With hundreds of legends and flashbacks in Diamond Dynasty, you can build theme teams and in-game lineups. That's what we're going to do right now. 3 lineups. Rory started off with your in-game lineup, and then we'll let the fans vote on it to see which is their favorite on Twitch once they see all 3.
We got Castellanos' crew. Now, this team might not look like most God Squads out there, but that's because my God Squad is made of my favorite players in real life. So the team's led, obviously, by Nicholas Castellanos. His live series was a staple in my lineup until the 99 flashback came out. Joey Votto and Jim Edmonds are my 2 favorite players from when I was a kid, and they're going to provide big power from the left side. Anthony Santander might be one of the sneaky best finest cards with insane power, insane plate vision, and he's a switch hitter. And now let's take a look at my pitching rotation. It's going to be headlined by Trevor Bauer, as he's got a solid repertoire of pitches, and he throws some nice ched with amazing breaking stuff. I love having Maddox and Lee as my 2 finesse-type pitchers, as they both have really good movement, great control, and great repertoires. And then in the pen, we got to have the cheese check. With that sinker and slow change, the cheese is back. Also, have to have Devin Williams. He looks like he might be one of the most fun cards to use with that screwball, and I'm absolutely going to be abusing it. And of course, no God Squad bullpen is finished off without the great Mariano Rivera. And we pitch with honor, only throwing the cutter with Mo.
Nice. All right, Luis, your turn.
All right, we got Jackie's Juniors here. Jackie Robinson leading it off. He was without a doubt my best hitting card of the year. Junior, you can always count on his sweet lefty swing hitting bombs. And I'm not the only. I know I'm not the only one that hits well with Alomar, but he just seems to not make outs for me. So I've got him in there too. And I would have loved to have the new goat Juan Soto in my starting lineup. He'll have to settle to be my automatic pinch hitter every game. And moving on to the rotation, we've got a nice mix of righties and lefties, the ever reliable Kershaw at the top, Darvish's killer pitch mix at the bottom. And I've always loved the Lee Smith cards. He's my long man. And we've seen a ton of great relievers, amazing relievers in the finest series. I had to get a couple in there. We've got Hendricks and Anderson with those insane per nines. But it's anchored, by probably the best reliever, not probably, the best reliever of all time, Mariano Rivera. We agree with that. We agree, Rory and I, we agree in that. And possibly the best lefty reliever of all time, Billy Wagner. And sorry, Chapman, but my vote goes to Wagner.
Nice. Looking good. Lane, let's see your squad.
Yeah, Ramon. Fletcher and Friends is my team. And I just don't think it's possible to have a God squad without a finest David Fletcher playing second base and leading off for the squad. You take a look at this outfield. I got Mike Trout in center field, Ken Griffey Jr., and Juan Soto. I mean, this outfield is just absolutely nuts. It's a nightmare for pitchers. Moving on to my infield, I got Chipper Jones playing third at the hot corner, and then I got Tatis playing short. So my offensive lineup is just absolutely nasty. Moving on to my pitchers, my 1-2-3 combo at the front of my rotation is totally deadly with Darvish, DeGrom, and Nolan Ryan. As Luis mentioned, Darvish is extremely difficult to hit. He's got one of the best pitch selections in the game and wild speed differentials on his pitches. And then DeGrom at the 2 spot, confirmed with the outlier perk on his fastball, is a very tough matchup for anybody. And then looking at my bullpen, held down with some fireballers, Nick Anderson, Craig Kimbrell, Devin Williams, abusing the changeup, almost untouchable. So I think I've assembled a very, very good squad here.
Colin, let's put up the Twitch poll to vote on your favorite in-game squad. Type in the Twitch chat, 1 for Rory, 2 for Luis, and 3 for Lane and his Fletcher and friends. While the votes come in for those in-game squad, here's the schedule. All right, here we go. What are we looking at here? Back-to-back content bombs on Friday, Griffey week last week, and now Team Affinity with the finest. You can play Conquest, Showdown, Moments, a lot of stuff to do here. So much stuff, Luis.
Definitely. I'm going to start with Conquest. I'm going to grind those 99 finest packs and then make my way to DJ LeMahieu and the Yankees Team Affinity. And, we've got a new event coming as well. We got a free bat skin for Veterans Day and another player program in the 10th inning for a 99 signature flashback next week, Ramon.
Don't forget, this is a push the button stream.
More content to come. A final thing, this is our last development stream covering MLB The Show 20 this year, but more content is coming in the game throughout, and we will have an 11th inning program. Shout out to the live team and all the hard work by everyone at Sony San Diego Studio. Our team was making card art. The card art has always been fire. This year was no exception. Shout out to PDSG making our awesome videos. And shout out to the game development and support teams this year for all of your hard work. And of course, thank you to all of the fans for supporting us this year. We really hope you enjoyed the game, the updates, and the content. Also, help me out with some emotes in the chat for the one and only Control Room Colin, our stream director, directing all of the streams all year long, from Arizona in spring training down to the Players League and all these work from home streams as well. He's been pulling off some magic behind the scenes. We will leave you with a highlight video, and we will see you guys next year.
Welcome, everybody. It is so good to see you. It's been a while.
Welcome to the first of 8 MLB The Show 20 live streams. And we are back. Welcome to the second live stream today. We're going to be talking about perfect hitting and also legends, because I got my boys on the couch. The one and only Luis Martinez, live content, and Stephen Haas, also live content. Oh, you thought you was just getting one legend. You got 3.
The big 3.
The big 3.
All of them Hall of Famers.
All of them.
All of them won a Cy Young. Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz.
Welcome back, everybody, to stream number 4 as we are getting closer and closer to the launch of MLB The Show 20. This is always a fun stream. We do it every single year. Simple concept. We're going to talk about the best players in the game, as we call the Diamond Club this year. That's some movers and shakers, and we're going to debate about it. Welcome, everybody. That's my new intro. Welcome, everybody, to live stream number 6. We got a...
So if we click try, we'll actually load it up. And then we can actually, let's do you, Ramon.
No, I'm good.
We'll just have you, if you hold it, it will start it up. So if you hold the record, it will start thinking of what it's going to be. Another 48 for Ramon.
Welcome, everybody, to another MLB The Show live stream. We're getting closer and closer to launch day. To my left, Luis Martinez, Matt Schaefer, Nick Livingston. We got a lot to talk about today. First of all, custom leagues, those flexible settings, all this cool stuff.
And I don't even hold hot dogs like that. Look at that.
Actually,
look at
here, hold on a second. Colin, do me a favor, Colin.
You gonna zoom in?
Colin, go to the next. Go to the next.
Of
Look at
course
that.
you
Look
are.
at that. Check this out.
Classic.
Look at the way this
Classic.
dude puts ketchup on his hot dog.
Yeah, this is.
Is this a sandwich?
This is
What are you
slander.
doing to this?
This is gonna be a lawsuit.
What's up, everyone? We are live from Scottsdale, Arizona. Baseball season, spring training is in full effect. It's finally here, the Diamond Dynasty content stream.
We made it.
We made it. What's up, everybody? Today is here, the MLB The Show 20 Developer Tournament.
Let's go.
It's actually going on right now.
Let's go.
Yep. Some matches are going on behind us, but we're going to show you a quick video, and we'll be right back. What was that? That was.
I only saw the end
That
of
was.
the video.
That
Most
was.
important
You only
part.
saw the end of the
Only
video.
saw the end.
Well, you know, if you watched last year, Kyle took it all.
Just gonna shine this bad boy up, you know.
Kyle took it all. So we're gonna.
Oh boy, that looks good.
Well, that was fun. How many hours did we stream today?
Send our goons.
9.
9-hour gameplay stream. Rory takes the belt from Kyle.
Yeah.
You saw
Belt
all
on
of the
the
face
shelf.
of the franchise cards, all the prospect cards. We will turn on the servers around 9 p.m. Pacific time, and you can enjoy all the online content. Hope you enjoyed all of these live streams. We enjoyed making this game. We hope you enjoy playing it.
Hi, welcome to another edition of MLB The Show 20, the Players League. I'm your host, Robert Flores from MLB Network. On this Jackie Robinson Day, as we recognize and remember the impact Jackie had and still has on Major League Baseball. We want to go 6 full here. Look at that. Trevor May, Josh Hader, David Dahl, Gavin Lux, and from the Cleveland Indians, Carlos Santana, Luke Jackson, Jesus Luzardo, Nico Goodrum, and Josh Hader. So in all his opponents, we got Ryan Stanek, we got Fernando Tatis Jr., and we got Dwight Smith Jr. as well. Ian Happ joins us now. Amir Garrett, Josh Hader, and John Duplantier. Hunter Pence joins us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 2020 Players League, hosted by MLB The Show, brought to you side-by-side commentary, myself. What's up, Robert? How are you, brother?
He's not in full uni, but he is he's bringing it. He is still bringing it. There we go.
What is up, Roll
Brett,
Flow?
you going to be able to
Happy
play
be
with the
back.
Oakleys on?
Oh yeah, I'm going to be playing with the Oakleys on tonight, and I'm here to make a statement.
Hey, it's the GOAT himself, Joey Gallo.
Oh my God, the guy did not want to see, bro. I might have nightmares now, bro.
Yes, sir. Small ball, baby. No,
We
what?
play small ball.
He lays the bunt down successfully and a run scores. Amir Garrett playing small ball to success.
That's why I got my dog here. So we got all the rest we need. June, give me a hug, bro. June said
Aw.
yeah, Big June.
What's your dog's name?
Big Chalk Junior. He was named after Ken Griffey Jr.
Ah.
They're like,
Okay.
okay.
Let's take a look at Yelly's mustache here. Is that?
Let's.
Wow.
You guys scored
Going strong.
I've got to be honest with you. I was not expecting that. That's a, yeah.
No.
Punchies. Punchies. Punchies in full effect.
Why are they staying?
He's cheesing on me.
Make the Come on! Get down! Go! Go! Get on! Get down! Play at the plate!
Play at the plate. Oh no! Oh wow! Wow! Run is at the plate. Oh no!
Oh my God!
Francisco Mejia squeezes it. Wow!
Open it, and the whole top of the thing has clearly been just eaten. I just ate it. So now I had to go eat oatmeal. I had to go make oatmeal. Hey, that's Brett's pterodactyl laugh. That's Brett's laugh 2.0. That's a rare laugh. You usually get the out of breath laugh, but that laugh is a pterodactyl laugh. That's a rare laugh right there. You guys just got.
Lance, that.
Yes, sir. Small ball, baby.
No,
We
what?
play small ball.
He lays the bunt down successfully and a run scores. Amir Garrett playing small ball to success. You know, as a big league pitcher, how do you think that applies or might apply in this kind of setting?
Well, for me, I'm going to draw on my experience playing MLB The Show. I've been playing it probably since like the first or second one back when I was 13 years old. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know how to pitch a game a little bit and try and combine the two.
Overall, though, I feel I'm happy with it. I think this thing is very cool. I like how it's all athletes in here competing. I like how all of us were in the same chat room talking. I think that was amazing.
That is a great intro. We're back, everyone. I'm Steven. Luis below me right now with developers on the live team here at Sony San Diego studio. Luis, good to see you again, man.
Yeah, good to see you. We're streaming live here from a safe distance, we promise. And it feels really good to be back, and we hope you're doing well.
Larry Walker, Hall of Fame class of 2020. There's Mr. Walker in his signature series, Rockies uniform. Luis, talk to me about Larry Walker. Welcome to another MLB The Show content reveal. I'm Steven. This is Luis on the live team at Sony San Diego studio. We're talking about Team Affinity Stage 3 coming out today. 30 teams, 30 new rewards, Luis.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another socially distanced MLB The Show live stream. The season is upon us. Opening day is here. We are celebrating MLB The Show and opening day.
The Mariners, you had a couple of really good years with Seattle, right, Colin?
Boomstick, baby!
Exactly. He brings the power. Nelson Cruz brings the power with the 104, 114, destroys lefties, and you gotta love that teal jersey with the sick awards card in the background.
Oh, I love you, Kyle. Is this the best card art in the game, Luis?
Well, that's a clown question, bro. You know it is.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 7th inning program for MLB The Show 20. I'm Ramon Russell, joined by the great Stephen Haas and the amazing Luis Martinez. We got a ton of content to talk about. Luis, what type of stream is this?
It's a push the button stream.
What's up, everybody? And we are back with another double-header live stream talking about MLB The Show content.
We're back again. What's going on, everyone? MLB The Show 20 content stream. We got a double-header stream today. Welcome to another MLB The Show live stream. We're talking about content. I'm Steven. This is Luis from the live team. Luis, dude, last time we saw you, you're getting mercy ruled by Luis Severino of the Yankees right here on stream. Are you all right? Roflo and Spore. Hey, guys.
How's it going?
How you doing, man? Flashbacks and Rory. It's Griffey week. We got our hats on.
You got that right. Ken Griffey Jr. is the star of the 10th inning program. The throne is his. No other bosses, but some fantastic henchmen in this program, right, Louis? Two big stars of the playoffs. Starting off, Randy Arozarena, some dude named Randy.
And there he is. Awards, Ken Griffey Jr., 1997 season. And so